Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb?
This band. What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Pink Floyd, Mother. Now, some of you guys are going to get upset because I think this is the album. I think Pink Floyd, The Wall, is the album people have told me you just need to sit down and listen to it from start to finish, which I probably am going to do that. But for time's sake, I can't do that today. And I was just in a mood today. I was like, I want to hear some Pink Floyd. And I found out they did a song called Mother. And I was like, knowing the depth of Pink Floyd, I don't know what this is about. Is it about their mom just having loving mothers, an ode to Mama, Mama Bear? Or is it like the mothership? Is it this? Like, is it something deep that I just don't know? So I wanted to check it out and see what is going on here. And that's why we're here. Because all of my interactions with Pink Floyd, for the most part, have been done on camera on YouTube through my reactions. The other thing you guys put me onto after I reacted to Another Brick in the Wall, the video, you guys told me there's a movie. I think the movie is called like Brick in the Wall or some shit, right? So I went on a freaking because that video was so fire. I went on a tirade looking for the movie. And I can't find it anywhere. I can't find it on any streaming platforms. I have to buy the DVD, which I'm probably going to do. And I was thinking about that. I wanted to just rent it, right, on my computer so I could just play it and watch it and then do my first, movie reaction. And I was thinking about doing movie music reactions on this channel because I've never seen Purple Rain. I've never seen The Wall. I didn't even know these MFers had movies, bro. Anyway. You guys put me onto that. I'm going to try my hardest. I really want to see that movie, you guys. Anyway, Mother, we're about to check it out. 40.
40-year-old fuck boys are back in town.
40.
The boys are back in town. 40-year-old fuck boys are back in town.
Electrolyte water.
The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, I'm going to get the logo down. Pull the video up. Don't forget, support the original content on the channel. I'm a hip-hop artist, so I do put out music videos from time to time. I have another channel, Pegasus vs. the World. Over there, I take on challenges, vlog style. I also do reactions to comedy, trending topics, and travel. If you want to support what I do over there, I'm going to put the link in the description. But all the music and music reactions stay right here on this channel. Yeah, if you want access to the reactions early, there's a membership. It gives you access to that, a huge back catalog of videos that haven't been released yet, etc. So, yeah, man, no obligation, but big thank you to the members for supporting. I know the economy's crazy and all that different stuff, but we do appreciate that extra support. Let's get it popping, man. Mother, he said, Mother, are they going to drop the bomb? That's interesting. We're dealing, I don't know when this came out exactly, but when you think of the nuclear bombs that were dropped in the span of not in my lifetime, but what I was going to say is there's always been a threat of nuclear weapons and somebody dropping a bomb. That has been just a thing since I was born. Everyone was like, yo, is this ever going to happen? I think that's what he's referring to, but we'll see.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll like this song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls?
I didn't expect that lyric.
Mother should have built the Mother, should I run for president? Mother, should I trust the government?
Bro, I'm getting goosebumps.
Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Is it just a waste of time?
This is interesting. This is interesting. You know, we all have these questions we ask. Sometimes they're rhetorical, right? I actually just did a song called Shout and released the music video when I'm recording this. And there's these questions we ask. And I think it's interesting how they put it in the sense of mother because, you know, growing up, you always ask your mom all the questions and dad too. But mom, you know, mom is home and you ask her the questions. He said some unique stuff. But this whole, mama, should I build the wall? And then to follow it with, mama, should I become the president? That is very eerie and creepy almost because it's so similar to today, right? When did this come out? In the 70s? And we're dealing with a president who ran off talking about build the wall. Now, I know that has nothing to do with this, but these weird coincidences happen in life and time, and I'm starting to wonder, are they coincidental? Like, what is happening here? What is happening here? Anyways, the wall they're referring to, I wonder if it's like the Berlin Wall. I was in Germany. My dad was stationed out there when the Berlin Wall fell, and I remember us getting a piece. That was the Berlin Wall, I believe. Sometimes I mix these historical things up. Sorry. But I believe they're talking about stuff like that. Should we build that type of wall? But maybe they're not. Maybe they're just talking about, I don't know. Put a wall up just in general is a saying. You know, put your walls up to protect yourself from blah, blah, blah. But then he said, should I become the president? I just thought that was a crazy, you know, he's like, will they bust my balls? Like, I was just surprised. But this is like there's a buildup in the music. I like the voice. I like the simplicity of it. But there's a message here. There's an underlying message. And what I'm getting, it's like recollections, asking questions, seeking the truth. That's what I'm getting an undertone of. Seek the truth. You know, ask questions. It's okay. Question everything. Mama, should I trust the government? Absolutely not. You shouldn't trust the freaking government. Have we not learned anything from history upon history upon history? Bro, this is epic. This is crazy. I did not expect this. I thought this was going to be like a Mama, I love you joint. This is something else.
Hush now, baby, just a waste of time.
Is it a waste of time? Great question.
Hush now, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you. Mama's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mama's gonna keep baby cozy and warm. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Ooh, babe. Of course Mama's gonna help build the wall.
I get it.
she's good enough.
Okay, so when I said I get it, what I was going to say is I get why you guys say that I need to listen to the full album front to back, because he said Mama's going to build the wall, and it sounds like this is a concept album, and these stories might interconnect, and some of this stuff might make more sense if you listen to it all together. I could be wrong. I don't know. But also, I love that this concept of the parent sometimes putting things onto the child that stick with them for the rest of their life, right? You know, and that's why you're parenting, and I work on these things all the time. I'm very conscious of these things because I think of things that change the direction of my life into, let's say, a bad place and a good place. And how that happened was some of it was from parenting and trying to focus on what does work and try to eliminate the things that took me personally to a bad place, and then trying to be that good parent for my kid. But it's interesting because they said Mama built the wall, or Mama's going to, and it's interesting because parents in general, even without doing it on purpose, can sometimes give you some of your biggest insecurities by yelling at you at the wrong time, and you're just not able to process certain things. You know, it's interesting. So I wonder if that's what they're alluding to with this whole wall concept. Now, I know I went on a bender when I said wall and president, but that is crazy, ain't it? Like, I'm in 2024, you guys, in an election cycle. And I'm like, that's just wild, right? That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying it was like, oh, they prophesized the coming of Trump. I was not saying that. It just is interesting to me, right? These parallels you see in music, art, and life. And this reoccurring. It's reoccurring when you really pay attention. These things pop up. Anyway, I like where the song is going. The music has changed multiple times. And this area, it's just soothing. And the way it's just like, mama, it's just soothing. That's the only way I can explain it. It's very unique. I wonder where this is going to go. Let's see if I can wrap it up with a bow. But who knows, man. Pink Floyd makes me think and talk. Sometimes I feel like, I should roll a J of indica to relax myself and just listen to the full album. But I don't really smoke like that. So who knows? And I might get it different. I probably need to just be coherent in my own mind and just listen to it and, holla back.
Mother, do you think she's good enough? Do you think she's dangerous?
Trying to get validation.
Tell me. Mother, when she tear your little boy apart. She break my heart.
Hush, my baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna check out all your girlfriends for you. Mama won't let anyone dirty get through. Mama's gonna wait up until you get in. Mama will always find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, babe, you'll always be baby to me.
Mother, did it need to be so high?
Bro, Bro, I got goosebumps in the sense of like, I feel like there are probably some layers to this, in depth to this, or maybe I'm tripping. The last part was personal to me because I went through that with my mom. You know, you want validation. You want your mom to approve of who you're dating, who you're seeing, all these things. And then for them to take the aspect or the angle of the mom saying, hey, I'm not going to, you know, let these things happen. I'll always know where you're. It's just interesting. I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. We're going to ride off into the sunset. When I was a sophomore, I was kind of a dork growing up through the pipelines. I was like, I don't know. I kind of hung out with the outcasts and misfits, but I wasn't treated like an outcast or misfit like some of them were treated in a sense. And then I started getting popular my sophomore year. I started learning how to dress, you know, becoming a man. And, you know, girls were hollering at me, let's just say. Anyways, long story short, I took this girl. I almost just said her name. Yo, she was a senior. She was pretty. She's still pretty. The senior, she was a senior. I was a sophomore to homecoming. I remember going to my house. She came to my house. You start doing putting the rose on and the stuff. I forget what you do, right? And my mom pulled me to the side before we left. And she's like, mijito, be careful. And I was like, be careful of what? And she was like, she's fast. And I was like, what? She's like one of those fast women. Yeah, I didn't understand what she was saying, but I found out the hard way, you guys. She was fast. And we didn't sleep together or anything like that, if that's what you thought. But yeah. And long story short, I take her to homecoming. I have a great night. We go back to her house. We're making out in her room, playing some R. Kelly. But I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how to seal the deal. I just don't know what I'm doing. So we make out. If I remember her, she kissed kind of awkward. Anyway, we make out. I leave. And this is like my first taste of really like getting like, you know, touching a girl, kissing her, being in her bed. Like, I'm like, this is my first time doing any of that. So I'm leaving. Doing, right? Next day I go to school, find out that after I left, she called a thug, a gangster. Like, no, he was like legit in a gang over. And I believe he, you know, beat those cheeks is what they would call it. So, yeah, when my mom said, be careful, she's fast, she knew. And, you know, for a little bit, I was the laughing stock of the school because they're like, you didn't seal the deal and she slept with him instead of you. Blah. Yeah, that was me. I learned the hard way. Anyways, for some reason, I tied in that last verse to that story personally. Actually, should I look up, hold on, let's look this up. Because I took this in many different directions, and that's my first interpretation of what I just heard. What's the meaning behind the song Mother by Pink Floyd? Let's see if we get any answers here. All right, AI wants to answer us. So let's see. The song Mother by Pink Floyd from the rock opera The Wall was multiple interpretations. Overprotective mother, general unsupportive mother, toxic bonds, life struggles. Okay, so I took it for the face value. That's real. That's real. And that's what they're talking about, the wall. Mama's going to put up the wall, being overprotective. And that's what I was insinuating when I was having that candor. That's cool. Man, I didn't know this was a frickin', what did they say, an opera? A rock opera. Bro. Anyways, Pink Floyd doesn't cease to amaze me. I'm going to keep diving down the rabbit hole. I do listen to you guys. I know you're probably mad. Some of you like, you have to listen to the full album front to back. I just don't know how to do that yet. Because that is look at how long this was. 20 minutes on a 5-minute song. Okay? Think about a whole album and me talking just freely. Like, it would be hard to do in one sitting. Now, it wouldn't be hard for me just to sit back and listen to this album in my backyard and throw the dog toy and stuff. That's cool. But I'm like, how do I listen to this and then, you know, so we can react to it? Because these are like, I've never heard this shit, right? If I listen to the whole album, then come do reactions, it's kind of faking the funk. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but hey, I love y'all, man. 40.
Thank you for being some man.
40 is down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.
Hotel.